Okay, do you hear that? Silence. My husband took our kids on a fishing, camping trip. They left earlier this afternoon and they won't be back until later tomorrow or the evening. So that means I have over 24 hours to myself. And as they were leaving, my kids were like, "Are you sure you don't want to come?" I'm 30, let's see, almost 33 weeks pregnant. So we thought me going camping out up in the mountains probably wasn't the best idea just in case this baby came early. And the idea of having a day to myself without the kids sounded amazing. So as they were leaving, they felt really bad for leaving me behind. I was like, no, it's okay. Take lots of pictures. It's gonna be great. Trust me, I've got lots to do. And the truth is it's been amazing, and it's only been, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours since they've been gone. I love my kids, but having a break and being able to have thoughts to myself has been so nice. I did some baby shopping today with my mom and my sister, and that was really fun. And I have plans to read a book tonight, like a new novel that I got in the mail, and make maybe a yummy dinner. Maybe I'll get takeout. But it's so nice to, I guess my point in this is it's so nice to be fully recovered and be okay with being by myself. So I'm naturally an extrovert, and when I was struggling with my eating disorder, it was so hard to be by myself because I felt like I couldn't trust myself. I felt like if this was recreated years ago before I recovered, my kids and my husband are leaving, I would feel compelled for some reason to exercise like a maniac that day, and a couple times throughout the day. I would feel like I had to, for some reason, restrict and starve myself. I would feel like I couldn't just go out and go shopping or spend money or enjoy myself. And so it's like those little things that I still don't ever take for granted, that I recognize. I'm so grateful that I have that freedom to be able to sleep in on Saturday mornings, to be able to go shopping and spend money, which was a huge challenge for me prior to recovery. To be able to still eat and nourish myself. I had a really yummy lunch, and like I said, I'm probably planning on going to get takeout for dinner. So being able to not feel this high intensity or anxiety about being by myself is now this oh, this sounds amazing. But different than when you want to be by yourself and isolate when you're in your eating disorder so you can get away with sneaky things and have no one question you. So I'm not referring to that. I'm saying it's nice to actually feel relaxed and to be by myself. So hopefully you're following that. While we're on the topic of, like I said, I went baby shopping today. I'm 33 weeks pregnant. Getting really excited to meet this baby and really excited to not be pregnant anymore. And I have mentioned a few times on this video how tired I am. And I've had some clients reach out and be like, I feel so bad. Am I emailing you too much? Or, how are you balancing everything? And I don't intend, my message is not to make my clients or potential clients to feel like I don't have time for you or don't want to help you. This is what fills my cup. Obviously being a mother does as well, but that's a different kind of exhausting. So coaching to me is something that brings me so much joy and happiness. It truly does. I love it. I love to receive emails from clients who are striving or thriving and doing well, striving to do better every day. They may not be perfect, but I see that they're trying and that they're willing to receive help or advice from someone who's been there before. Is just so rewarding. So hopefully I didn't send the wrong message with my last video. I still absolutely love coaching, and I plan to continue coaching. People have asked that I'm currently working with if I plan to take a maternity leave, and the answer is about a week, I think, after I have the baby, assuming recovery and everything is fine. Assuming I don't need a C-section or anything, I should recover pretty quick. And I have a mom and sister who live close by who I'll probably condense my work hours so they're not so spread out throughout the day, and then have them come over and help with the baby a little bit while I do my coaching. I think it's so important, especially after having a baby, to still have something that's yours that you really enjoy doing, that's not just baby all day, every day. So And I have the luxury of working from home, so I can kind of make that happen. So yeah, I plan on taking about a week off, the week I have the baby, which will be July 8th is the day I am planning to be induced. If it happens before that, I will not be upset, but probably that week I'll be taking the week off, and then I'll be back to my normal coaching. So hopefully that kind of sets my clients' minds at ease, and perhaps potential clients from considering, well, isn't she having a baby? Yes, I am, but I will still be working. So that's the answer to that question. Another thing that I was just kind of thinking about with having this time to myself and thinking, oh my gosh, I can do a video today because it's so quiet. I wanted to talk about, and this is a conversation I had with a client just the other day, where I asked her, why is it that you feel like you can't eat food other people are eating? Why is it that you will see someone go through a drive-through and order a cheeseburger and fries and a milkshake, but you feel like you can't? And I asked her, is it one of two things or both? For me, it was both, and it was a very conflicting, weird feeling. But it was this I watch someone, or my husband would be a good example. I'd watch him have no problem going through a fast food place and ordering, like I said, fries, cheeseburger, milkshake. And one of two thoughts would go through my head. The first would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so much healthier and just way more disciplined with how I eat. And I just nourish myself with clean foods. That stuff is poison. I felt in my mind, I didn't say it out loud, but I felt superior in some ways because I didn't eat that stuff. So that was one thought I had. And the other feeling or thought I would have would be, I don't deserve that. I'm a crappy person. I have so many issues, and I'm a failure at trying to recover, and I'm not a perfect mom, and I just don't like myself, and I just feel like I can't enjoy that. I don't deserve to enjoy food like that. I just don't deserve it. So see how conflicting and weird those two messages are. One is oh, I'm superior and I'm elite, and the other one is I'm nothing and I'm a horrible person. I don't deserve to eat those things. And I would have both of them going on at the same time. And throughout my eating disorder, I remember trying to discern between well, which is it? Am I super prideful and think that I'm better than everyone else and I don't eat that? Or is it, I feel like a failure and I have low self-esteem and I just feel crappy about myself sometimes? And the answer she gave me too was, same for me, was both. It was both, feeling both at the same time, and it's a really confusing feeling. But the important thing to remember is both of those, whether you feel superior or whether you feel less, deserving, the problem is we're wrapping up food with worth. We're wrapping up food with whether we have earned it or we deserve it, or some kind of status that we carry. There should be no correlation between you wanting a cheeseburger and your worth. There's no morality that we should label to it being good or bad or worse or better. It's just food. And so I think oftentimes in our eating disorders, we get really judgmental about food choices. We've been bombarded. I can't state that enough, by these messages from so many conflicting people who feel like they've got it together. They understand nutrition and how it works in our body, and this is the right way, and this is the holy grail right way, and this is what you should do, and this and this. And so we get all these messages that are conflicting, and the point is it's just food, and your body will tell you what it's craving and what it wants. And so we don't have to dive into the science and the research and this and that and try to micromanage every single thing we put in our mouth. It has nothing to do with our worth either. And so we overcomplicate eating so much, and really it's just, if you feel like a cheeseburger, fries, and a milkshake, you should go get that. That's it. You'll have the thoughts of, oh, I don't deserve it, or, oh, I'm better than everyone else because I don't need to eat that stuff. Well, whatever the thoughts are, push them aside and realize it's just food. You don't have to know the answer to why you feel like you can't, but if you can start facing these fears and start actually eating them, you realize it's really not that big of a deal. Maybe not the first few times, it'll feel like a big deal. But eventually, it's really not that big of a deal. Just eat the food and move on. And I know people will say it's not that easy when you have an eating disorder. And you're right, it doesn't feel easy at all when you're in recovery. By any means, it does not feel easy. But if you face it, you approach it, you stop avoiding those things, eventually it does actually just feel easy. and it really can happen for you. I don't care how long you struggled for. I don't care how severe your eating disorder was. I'm a true believer that anyone can recover and anyone can rewire their brain to actually treat food just as it is. It's just food that nourishes your body. So this message was a little bit all over the place. Starting off with having my weekend alone, talking about morality and your worth being wrapped up in food. Hopefully you followed along through it. When I have time to myself to think, my brain like goes a little crazy. But hopefully something I said in this video can resonate with you, or hopefully struck a chord and kind of made you think a little bit. Maybe it got you out of the house to go get a cheeseburger. I don't know. But if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below. And like I said, if you're interested or looking for a coach to help you throughout your own recovery, I'm more than happy to see if we'd be a good fit, and if we'd be a good team to work together. So also you can let me know there, or you can also look on my coaching website, which I usually put in the description below. It's Why Be Free Coaching, and you can schedule a session just straight directly from there. So anyways, hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend, and we will talk soon. Bye.